And with that, everyone, welcome back to the TBD podcast.
Woo!
For, uh, as you can guess, it's a 305 day today that we're recording. I am
Yeah.
I am your co-host Doug, joined as always by my other co-host.
It's your boy Jose. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How's your week?
It's been alright, another work week. Thank God it's Friday, TGIF. Thank God for 305 day, but we're going to get more into that in a little bit.
Yeah.
How about
Let's
yourself,
see.
man?
My
How?
week was okay. Looks like this week might not be exciting. I'm coming down with a bit of a cold.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's anything serious though. It's just like I've only had like a stuffy nose, but
Mm.
everything else, all my other senses are fine.
Oh, whatchamacallit? I forgot to mention, you and I, well, you were hosting it. I was just watching it on my end. We did get to see a whatchamacallit? An interview.
Oh,
An
yes,
interview.
yes. So we got to do a special Zoom webinar for the film The Vigil, which me
Which
and Hose watched a while back ago.
It was really good. Really good
Yes,
movie.
thank you.
Why are you saying
Uh,
thank you like you made
no,
it?
I thought you said the webinar was very good. I was
Oh
like,
no, the
oh, thank
webinar
you,
was really good.
thank you.
What is it? I I had it on, but I showed up kind of late because I was actually playing Breath of the Wild. So then I was
Of
like, oh, let me
course.
see like how's it going? Who if I know anyone? Blah blah blah. And I'm watching it and I'm like, these people look familiar. And then they start talking about how it's like Jewish man finding his faith and a scary movie, and I'm like, I vaguely remember this, and I keep talking. I'm like, wait a second, I saw this movie. I know these people. Oh my god.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so that was a pretty cool moment to have.
Yeah, that was cool. The main director. So we did a special. My job did a special webinar for the film The Vigil.
Hmm.
It's coming out. It's coming out like officially now.
Yes, you could buy it
Uh,
on YouTube or anywhere that you can stream, like
correct.
rent stuff.
Yeah, I know it was very big. The director himself is said to be doing like a Stephen King movie.
Ooh, nice.
Um, One of the guys there, Ron, he was actually in WandaVision.
Yeah. Um,
Yep.
I don't remember his part. Was he? Uh
In the first episode, remember they're trying to impress the boss,
oh, he was
Vision's
the
boss.
boss.
Yes, correct.
Oh shit. I thought he was in maybe like the crowd for the show.
Oh no 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 he was at one episode,
Hmm.
and yeah, that was fun as hell. Um, Actually, Friday was one of our boys' birthday.
Last Friday, not this Friday.
Yes, yeah, not
Shout out to
today.
you, Johnny.
Yeah,
Love your
shout out to
face.
Johnny.
He's
We
been
went
on
to
here
go
a few
hang out,
times.
and oh my god, you know I hate Homestead so much.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
Like, it's not that there's not much there to do, but it's also the fact that like, hey, if you want to get here, you gotta pay a toll.
yeah.
And there's
It's basically out in the boonies.
yeah, like that in Key West, which Key West itself isn't even that worth it.
I mean, what is it? Like I want to sometime later this year, maybe I'm probably gonna like rent an Airbnb down there and just like stay down there a weekend. So I mean, I like it mostly for the like chill factor, not really like
Yeah.
the hype and do something. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Because I went to Key West way before the pandemic, and like I spent a night there, and I came back like I feel like a night was good enough. One day is good enough there.
Yeah. Was it, last time I went to Key West, it was for the day as well. Was it? If you're not what you call it like chilling somewhere like on the beach or something, it's not worth it to
Yeah,
stay more
no,
than a day.
yeah, it really isn't. To anyone who doesn't know, Key West is uh, probably the southernmost point. It does sound like you get touristy people say like there's so much to do there. There really isn't. It's
No.
really one street, and then all the big landmarks are walking distance from one another.
And it's just a giant circle. Your backyard's probably bigger than Key West.
Yep.
So I mean,
Yeah,
it's.
but I guess that's the appeal that everything's so close. I guess you could just go bar hopping easily.
I remember when I went, it was like we. The first time I went, it was like we drove up to like the main street or whatever, and like the first thing you see is like that shopping plaza that's like a grocery store, and
Yeah.
I'm I was like waiting for like this spectacular like welcome sign or something, and it's just like a grocery store. The first thing you see, I'm like, well, I guess that's it. Sure enough, the
Yeah.
rest of it was meh.
Yeah. But if you do go, I would accept an invite unless you just want to do yourself. That's fine too.
Well, we'll have to see how it goes because I gotta plan one thing at a time. Like if I
Okay.
were to go, it'd be like late in the year. So
Ugh, all right. Yeah, that's when it starts getting cold though, you know?
yeah, but as I said, I'm just going there to relax.
Okay, fine, fine.
I'm not doing nothing. Anywho,
Yeah, anywho, Homestead's horrible. I hate paying for the tolls. That's like the
hmm
worst part. And there's nothing even there worth it.
man, you used to take the tolls to FIU all the time, so don't even.
Yeah, but that was to school. That went to something, you know?
Oh,
I'm taking tolls to a friend's house, and while that's nice to see a friend, I'm still just like, cool, but this is far, and these tolls suck ass.
hmm. Oh, well, put the bill on OC. Maybe he'll pay it for you.
Damn right he won't. But with that, everyone, let's get into this week's discussion. As we mentioned, today is 305 Day. I'm in Miami, bitch. And with that, before
Yeah.
I was interrupted,
Sorry.
I I wanted to show off. That we had a lot of activities happen around the city. Sadly, we could not go to any. We both have work,
Yes,
and
unfortunately.
there's kind of a pandemic going around. But But
Yeah.
I wanted to show Hose one of the things that I think was the big standout thing for me. And pull up that first link if you can.
Is it? Wait, was it the? Oh,
The
oh,
cookies.
oh, okay. So I already opened some of the other tabs for these. I
Mhm.
have them tabbed
So
out. So just let me know.
yeah, so this is Night Owl Cookies. Oh, to our audience listeners, Night Owl Cookies is like a local based cookie joint that's down here in Miami. The dude started because he went to FIU and he did a local, and he sort of set up shop like right next to the campus, and it just grew and grew about like three locations
You're breaking up.
now. And they
You
went, I think they probably went the most all out. Yeah.
real quick. You were breaking up like halfway through that sentence.
What do you want me to do? You want to say it again?
Well, after the FIU part, you used like the three locations, and then you just went quiet.
Yeah. Okay, so it's from a guy very local. He went to FIU, and he started off very short, very small, just in another store, just right off campus of FIU, and he's grown it so much so that he's opened up three locations.
hmm
And I think they easily went all out with their cookies. Let's scroll down just a little bit.
Well,
So
I
they,
have the pictures here. Which one do you want to?
oh, perfect. Just the
I
first one
put
that comes.
I'll put this one here.
Yeah,
This
this is
one's
a café con leche cookie. To everyone who doesn't see, it's just
café
like a
con leche.
regular
That's not café con leche, man. That's a colada. How
colada. My bad.
dare you? I thought you were gonna call it cafecito, and I was gonna even get more mad at you because I hate when they call it cafecito. I hate that word so much. Because
Well, I can't read the wording that well, so I guess you'll be the one that will read it officially for me.
oh, you can't see it. Oh,
Yeah, it comes out blurry for me, but
all right,
that's fine. But
all
the
right.
picture comes out good.
What is it? Hold on, let me play the video because the video is nicer.
So it's a sugar cookie.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah.
So when the first time I saw this, I was confused by the drizzle on the top, and now that I see it, like it looks good, but I'm
Yeah.
not a fan of that.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like I would at least try it, you
Oh
know?
yeah, I try it too. But what I'm saying is like I don't like how the cookie's runny. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I
Like
get that.
that part right there, the how
Oh,
you
I
see
see,
it
I see.
dripping. Like I don't like
Yeah.
that. Like maybe when it dried, because I'm pretty sure that's fresh. For those looking, all right, let me describe the cookie. Well, it just looks. Is that a cinnamon or coffee cookie? One of the two.
I
And
think, yeah, probably like a sugar cookie, I imagine.
yeah, and the best way for those who don't know what like a cabecito is, even though I hate using that word, it's colada. It's basically it looks like a tiny shot glass. Actually, you know the cups that they put the ketchup in, it's about that size.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time, well, it's plastic. It's a plastic cup. Um, it's mostly used for Cuban coffee. I can't even think of any other use for that really. Um, Cuban coffee, for those who don't
Mouthwash.
know, is the strongest coffee anyone will ever have. I mean, you they need that in the army. Like if you put Cuban coffee with the soldiers, man, they take over any country, right? But
For real.
I mean, so they put. I don't even. I would assume this is like a fondant they put inside of that. Like a cookie. I mean, not a cookie. A coffee flavored fondant, and it's just like dripping down the cookie. And I'm
Yeah.
explaining that I hate that drip because
You,
when you go for a cookie, you don't want it to be messy. At least my thought.
mm,
What do you think?
to each his own. I mean, you could just eat
No.
it with a fork and knife.
Oh no no. Well, I'm not gonna eat a cookie with a fork and knife. What do I look like? Do I look like I'm from Broward, sir?
I mean, like, it is what it is,
Oh
You
no
got
no. Like
drizzle.
like it looks good, but like if it's gonna drip that much, don't put so much thing for me. You know what I mean? It,
No, no, I want the most bang for my buck, okay? Give me so much that I can't handle it.
oh well, whatever. It looks
Yeah, all right.
delicious.
Let's move on to the next one.
The next one is the pastelito cookie. Now this one also looks like a banger. Let's see if they have a. They don't have a different picture of it, but this one looks good too. You got your guava and cheese. You know what else
Yep.
is there? I don't even know how to
Ha-
explain guava and cheese to someone who doesn't know what guava is.
uh,
It's just
yeah,
like
it's just
guava. Like I don't know. I don't
yeah,
know.
it's like a sugary fruit, you know,
Yeah, but like I say,
like a fruit paste. Yeah.
so well, yeah. My favorite thing to do. I don't know if you do this. Growing up, one thing we used to do, we used to get the Cuban crackers, put the guava and cream cheese on it. Bro, those things are so good.
Ooh, no, I never did that. Unfortunately, I
You
feel like I missed
really
out.
never did that? Man,
No, no.
I say it's perfect for breakfast, but um, what's do you know what's on top? Let's see if it says it's our third flavor pastelito dough, signature dough mixed with white chocolate chip and stuffed with whole guayaba and queso pastelito, topped crunchy Maria crackers. All right,
Oh,
cream
so Maria
cheese
crackers
frost.
on top then.
Mm-hmm. See they did it for you. They already knew. Um, cream cheese frosting and guava marmalade. Uh, keep checking
Amazing.
back. We'll be announcing the final flavor tomorrow.
Yep, yep.
Um, what should we call
Oh,
it? Man, that looks good. I wonder if they still have.
we'll get to that shortly.
All right. So next is the croqueta
Go.
cookie. Now this
This
one. Hmm?
man, this one I showed my mom and she was like, "What? No!" Like
I'd give it a
I've
shot.
never seen my mom so disgusted in her life.
I'd give it a
To our
shot.
audio listeners, it's a chocolate chip cookie, but
With
when
salt.
baking it, they poured in they essentially just molded in a croqueta. So it's just
It
ham.
looks what they did. It looks like what they did. They got the two chocolate chip cookies. Like they baked the two chocolate chip cookies. Once it was done, they put the croquetas on top and then the other cookie on top to like make like a sandwich.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that could possibly be it.
Because if you probably can't see it, but like there's like a solid line in between the cookie, so I
Mm-hmm.
think that's what they did. But either way, I'd give that a shot.
Yeah, I would too. And then there's one more, the
Wait,
Rubinho one.
oh yeah. But I couldn't find like a standalone picture for it.
Yeah, that one's fine then.
They got the Hupinha.
Go on the page instead. I think they did have one.
Look who commented. Wait, what'd you say? Go on the website?
Yeah, no, I mean check the Instagram. I think they had one where it was just standalone.
No, I already checked.
Oh,
Oh
right there,
wait,
right there.
there. I guess I didn't check deep enough. Okay, open the tab. The Hupinha. The Hupinha.
So what's in this one?
Um, so what's in this one? Hold on. It is our first flavor drop Hupinha cookie, signature pineapple infused dough, topped with Hupinha glaze, finished with Hupinha streusel and candied pineapple. This sounds good.
Yeah. So
What is it? So growing up, I don't know about you, but these were the three sodas that I love. It was Hupinha, Materva, and Iron Beer. Did you grow up
you
on
know,
those? Or
no,
no?
I didn't really. Well, we had Colombiana instead.
No.
That's one we grew up with. Jupina, I didn't try it till later in my life. I love it. Materva, I don't like it. I only recently tried it for the first time, like I think less than a year ago,
Hmm.
and I just didn't like it. And then Iron Beer, I've never tried it.
So you know that scene in Ratatouille where like the critic eats Remy's ratatouille and then he goes like back to his childhood.
Yeah,
Because I don't drink soda like I barely drink soda like once like a year it feels like, right?
yeah,
So every time I have a Hopinha, a Materva, Iron Beer, I just like get transported back to driving through Hialeah with my dad on a Saturday morning, going to, well, I'm gonna mention the place later. It's one of my places, and just like that, it's like a good nostalgic feeling for me, and it just I love it.
yeah.
I don't
It's,
know, man. There's something about Cuban food that just does it right. You know what I mean?
I think that's all in the heritage for you.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's,
So,
it's just
so
nostalgic
I
as
get.
hell. Sorry.
So to wrap up this thing, the only way to get all these four cookies that we talked about, you can't get them individually. You got to get them in a box with all of them. So if you didn't like one, too bad.
That's not
But
a problem at all.
here's the thing, Hose.
Mm-hmm.
They ran out by like 12 by noon. They were out.
Uh-huh. Are they
Uh,
making more?
no, that's it.
Man, them motherfuckers.
Yeah, like they had a line and everything in three stores. And I know that friend that we just left at that you saw the comment of, they try to go during their lunch break because it's like 10 minutes away from their job, and boom, just she just so happened to pull up Instagram and they're like, yeah, no, we're sold out everywhere.
Hmm. That's hilarious. I want to play
Yeah,
real
so
quick. They even made the news here. Hold on, let me.
Day. That's right. The popular South Florida bakery, Night Owl Cookies, celebrating with the most Miami creations you can probably think of. Take a
shout out
look at
Channel
this. For
7.
all of
I
you
have a
Mm-hmm.
who
buddy
need a
that
little
works there.
kick to get the day going, we have the Cafecito Cookie. It's infused with Perla coffee and decorated with a little Cafecito cup filled with coffee dulce de leche.
Oh,
And the
it does have dulce de
croqueta
leche
cookie
inside
is
of it.
mixed with chocolate chips, stuffed with ham croquetas from Dos Croquetas restaurant, and topped with a little sea salt. There you go.
And then, do you need a refresher? It's kind of cool out there, but you
that
can always use a
Jupina one looks
refresher.
so
I'm sure the
good.
Jupina cookie
You know what it
has
reminds me of?
candied pineapples and glazed with the
Dole
drink
Whip.
itself. We're not done. There's one more.
Ooh,
For extra
man.
dessert, you
You're
have the
talking music to my ears.
Pastelito Cookie. It's exactly what it sounds like. Cream cheese, guayaba marmalade, paired
You know, be
with
messed up
your signature cookies.
if
What?
if this got
Or
copyright stricken.
305 day.
That's right. The popular South Florida bakery, Night Owl Cookies, celebrating with the most Miami creations you can probably think of. Take a look at this for all of you.
Oh wait, where it looped. Sorry, but yeah, man, that sucks.
it came to my head, and just want to ask, what are some of your favorite Miami places out there? I guess just a celebration, and I guess a little shout out we can give to these spots and locations.
So, all right. Do you want me to go first? You
Yeah,
to
go
go?
ahead.
All right. So my first one, again, it's I'm not gonna. Well, it's kind of 305, kind of not because it's outside of Miami, but it's excuse me, it's a place that holds a lot of meaning to me. Uh, Growing up here, it's still a landmark, but it kind of changed now. It's the Krispy Kreme on 163rd Street, North Miami Beach. I think it's
Uh-huh.
I think it's northeast. I think it's
One,
6th Street
one, no,
and
10,
163rd.
yeah,
I
100 and
know
something.
I know
It's
it's
like
160.
183rd or something.
No, it's one.
183rd, 186.
No, it's 163rd. I know this one
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure. I'm trying to remember this street here, the one that goes north to south. That's the one I'm trying to remember.
Hmm.
The one that goes east to west to 163rd. If you take the Palmetto and get off where it ends on 163rd Street, just keep heading west, you'll see it. What you're looking at now is how it used to look, how I grew up with it, like that vintage Krispy Kreme look, right? Like, have you ever gone to this one? Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, a few times. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think a good amount of times.
Yeah, what is
For
it?
sure. It's especially going to FIU. I went to FIU North Campus, so this was always on my drive there and back.
Mm-hmm. What is it? So so I actually have a few stories. My mom's friend, like back in like 70s or 80s, used to work here. So
Oh, okay, cool.
my mom would always get free donuts. Like her friend would leave work with just like boxes of donuts and hand it out to all her friends. So I was like, man, I wish. So the thing now about this Krispy Kreme location, they tore this down. It's now on Wawa's, and
Yes.
like the Krispy Kreme now is like super tiny. Like so Krispy Kreme owns that land, but I guess they rented out that space to Wawa and they like moved themselves into the corner. So that's kind of sad, but I love that Krispy Kreme forever and always. Do you want me to keep going with mine or you want to go back and forth?
Yeah, let me send you mine real quick. So my place I wanted to shout out El Palacio de los Jugos. Uh, it's sort of just like a food by the pound place, which I know to people that might sound disgusting, but this place is it's great in that it has a bit of everything. Anything you could think of food wise, like Latin food wise, it's most likely there.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Milkshakes, sandwiches, any sort of rice you could think of, meat,
Yeah,
just all around, it's there.
I got congri. Yes.
I remember they opened one up in Hialeah. Me and my parents went, and I was just like like it's one of those spots that you're just like, I cannot pick what I want to eat, but everything here looks delicious
Yeah,
beyond belief.
I mean,
And no, it's definitely one of my favorite spots. It's just super iconic. The look of it too, where it looks jankety.
yes. So, if you're watching this, you could see a picture of El Palacio right here. Like it's just a big yellow. It looks like a McDonald's, but it's like Spanish
It's a Latin, yeah, it's a Latin McDonald's.
McDonald's. It's basically like how you can describe it. If I guess the best way you could describe it is if you see like an ugly building, it's probably a palacio.
Yeah, most likely.
There's actually one over here by us, and like over by
Where
like if towards 75, but it's not ugly.
My mind's blanking on me right now.
Oh, I'll tell you. It's actually by Los Verdes. You know
Sure,
the shopping
you just
center.
gotta show me it. You
You
gotta
know,
show me it
I
afterwards.
said you know the shopping center Los Verdes is in, right?
No,
The
no,
one
I don't
behind.
think that's that. That's something else, but you have the name confused.
Um,
But
oh,
that's not
is
Palacio de los Jugos.
hmm?
No, but that's not El Palacio de los Jugos. But that's a place that's like sort of rip-off-ish of it.
Yeah, I know it's a something de los jugos.
Yeah.
It's all right. I definitely know it's a de los jugos, but I guess I don't remember the first word. But anywho, was there something else? They do COVID testing.
Bro, they do everything.
They literally do. That's hilarious. Okay. All right. So, was there anything else you wanted to mention about this?
No, you can go on to your next thing.
All right. So, I kind of brought this up before, but my next thing is a classic Miami thing. Vicky's. Vicky's.
Okay.
I love Vicky so much, all right? I'm not going to lie to you, though. Over the past, I'm going to say 10 years, they've been slipping. Because they started franchising their stores, all right? And you know, when you franchise, you can either go one or two ways. You can keep going up or it starts declining. And it's definitely a decline. Hold on, let me see if I can find the Vicky's I go to. All right. It is controls. Can I just zoom in here? La Careta, no. This one here. On East 4th Street and 49th Street. This is the middle Hialeah one. This is like the first one.
Yeah.
Actually, I lie. There was one other location either before this or just after this. I think this is the first location. But for those who can't see, this one's East 49th Street, East 4th Avenue. If you're going to go to a Vicky's, this is going to be the Vicky's you go to. Don't go to any other one. All right?
Yeah, for real. Even the parking sucks. That's how you know it's good.
Mm-hmm. So,
Right.
let me explain this one real quick. So, this
Go ahead.
Vicky's location, two things. One, it's the place you order's super small, but the kitchen is huge. All right? The reason why it's huge is because they make everything here and they send it out to the I forgot what the hell they're called now. Franchises.
Okay.
All right. So at the franchises, they're not allowed to make the Vicky's. Like any of the recipes or anything. It's all made here at the original location and gets sent out daily.
Oh,
right.
okay.
So all you're getting at those other locations is a reheated version from the 49th Street. That's why I said it's declining, because, it's not consistent through all of them. You have to come here to get it.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Oh man, I didn't even know that part.
Yeah, so, and then let me show you here. So you got the Vicky's here, right? But I forgot, it was one other building. There's another building here that is their kitchen as well. That's how huge this place is. All right?
Uh-huh.
And the workers go from this kitchen to that kitchen and then from here it gets sent out to the other locations. So if you go to the one in Coral Gables, Cooper City, Davie, I'm just looking at Doral, East Flagler, East Hialeah, the one at FIU and that shitty bar. If you go to any of them, you're doing yourself dirty. You got to go to the one on 49th Street. I refuse to go to any other Vicky's. Sorry for going on a huge rant here, but
No, it's fine.
It's
I've
passion.
been to that one once, and it does definitely look like, all right, this is the legit one.
yes, and wait a sec, you've been there. So the standing room, for ordering, is probably 2 feet. So the counter is 2 feet from the window, and it's the original Vicky's because they show off the cakes.
Yeah.
They had the most craziest cakes ever, bro. Oh my god. I love Vicky's. Sorry.
No, don't be.
But yeah. And what is it? Let me tell you. And probably the one in Hialeah doesn't do curbside pickup. Probably not.
Oh man. Oh. I mean, there's probably nowhere to do curbside pickup.
No, there isn't. That's how you
Yeah,
know
I'm
it's
like,
good.
I know for sure there's like a Taco Bell right across from there, and I have to park there to go walk to Viggy's.
But yeah, so let me get your next place here.
Yeah. So I was like, I want to go somewhere all out, sort of, somewhere very nice to walk, and something that means Miami. And I think the perfect thing would
Do
be
you just want
something
me to
that
show all
makes you
these
feel
pictures?
broke. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I picked the Design District.
Yeah, the bougie part of town.
Yeah,
I say,
just
like, look at this Louis Vuitton store, bro.
yeah. That was like yeah, that was like a little pop up thing that they
Mm-hmm.
did just to take
Yeah.
photos and whatnot.
Which, by the way, looks cool, but
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of space there to do random stuff. But yeah, this is a design district that's always there. That's right underneath that thing is a parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to feel broke, go there. Every designer brand you can think of, it's there.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
That's interesting.
Yeah. It's just a whole spot worth of just art and just cool little things to take photos in or nearby or just to get it. There's sort of like, I guess, inspiration that you can kind of get from this, don't you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah, what is it? My my own. I would like going down there, but I've told you this before, and I've told many people. I don't think I've mentioned it on here, but I hate paying for parking.
Yeah, I know.
Like if
We're North Miami people. We're not used to that.
if
Because
I gotta
everyone
pay
in the
for
South, I bet
parking,
they're used to that.
yeah, if I gotta pay for parking, it's already a no for me. You know, like it takes strong convincing after you tell me it's not free parking.
Um,
It seems like most of these pictures is just that dome. Is that like the only thing there?
that's the big spotlight thing. That's like the thing that's always there. You know,
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, but
there's
yeah,
that thing, whatever that is.
what is it?
Uh, Fun
The
fact, I do work like right across the street from there, so it's always nice to drive by there and think that
nice,
I
nice.
I could
What is,
say I work in the design district, but not really.
so my favorite thing, like, all right, so the one time I don't mind paying for parking when going down, like down here, is for two things. SuperCon,
Oh,
all right, because SuperCon's always fun,
yeah,
right?
you're gonna have to pay no matter what.
Yeah, and then Art Basel. I love Art
Uh,
Basel. That time of year is always great.
you see, I have gone to the point where like my work a lot of times forces me to have to pay for parking, especially because a lot of it I have to go to like Lincoln Road Center.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, or I get bored and I'm around the area and I'm like, well, a buddy of ours works around here, so I guess I'll go say hi and be bored for like and go talk to him for 2 hours.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But that's a
Yeah.
good place.
Do you have any other spots?
I have actually two more. I'm gonna. Did you have one
Okay.
more? Or?
No, go ahead yourself.
All right. So two. All right. So one of them isn't a Miami original, but it's a Florida original. It actually
Okay.
started up in Gainesville, but I love this place. Another thing. Me and my dad, like we would go to all the time. It's Sonny's Barbecue. All right. Have you ever been here?
Um, I think once.
What
I
is
think
it?
all the way down in like Homestead though.
Yeah, that was one of their locations. So me and my dad, we used to go to the one over in Lake by Lake Okeechobee. I almost said Lake Tallahassee, but I'm like that's not it. So I, that was like their second location up there, but then that one burned down. Right? So then they ended up
Okay.
moving across the street. It was just like a fun Miami story to say. Um, or I guess Florida story, but it's just like southern barbecue food, you know, briskets, hush puppies, frog legs, gator tail, that kind of thing.
I remember last time. Did they have like a salad bar? Or is that still a
He,
thing, or
I
you don't know?
believe, I mean, maybe not now because of COVID, but
Yeah.
yeah. So that was one, and
Yeah,
then
that's another good place. Another one that I like to go to as well is Shorty's.
oh yes, yes, that was the other one I was trying to think of. Um, was that a Miami original? Let's
Yeah,
see.
yeah. There were only 4 spots, and it's like 3 of them are Miami. The other one's like up by University.
Mm-hmm. Yep, yep, yep. Shorty's another good one. And then my final one here is a Cuban classic, La
Ooh,
Carreta.
okay.
All right, this thing, it's like oh, it's not like Palacio, but like it kind of is. Like it's hard.
Uh-huh.
It's not like Palacio in the sense that um you you don't get like a ton for cheap, but in the way that the food's made, it's the same basically.
Yeah. Like this
Um,
is when you have people outside of Miami come down and you're like, I want to try Cuban food, you take them there.
yeah, you take them here. It definitely runs on the expensive. All right, if you have someone coming from out of town that's never been to Miami, and you don't want to scare them by taking them to like a legit spot,
Yeah,
you
you don't
bring
want
them
to take them
here.
to like Alton Road, like $40 a plate
Exactly,
type stuff.
exactly.
You take them here.
So, it's funny when one of my cousins came from Germany. We ended up taking him to a Cuban restaurant in the Pembroke Mall, like on the side of 75.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah.
and the food was mid. I'm not even gonna lie to you, it was mid,
The
right?
Havana?
Huh? Yeah, I
Havana?
think. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was Havana, if I remember. I don't even know if they're still there. I don't think they're there anymore.
I think so. Last time I was around there, I think they were. But
Um, but you know, it was definitely mid. But they enjoyed it. That was their first time having like Cuban food like that. I got them colada, not a cafecito, and they loved it as well. So you know, they dipped their toes into it, and they liked it. You know, so you know, well,
damn.
it didn't scare them or anything, and they liked it.
Yeah, that's a shame though, because La Carreta was actually closer to you guys than the Havana one.
No, no, no. What is it? So we were taking them to Sawgrass Mall,
Oh, got you.
so we were heading up north already. Cause fun fact for you, over in Europe, do you know how much a pair of Levi's cost?
No.
Like
Let me know.
$150,
Uh-huh.
right? So you know here we get them like $40, easy, right? So when my cousins come over, they they pack their bags full of Levi's. They sell them. They give them to friends, stuff like that. I'm pretty
Dude,
sure. I'm
that's
pretty sure
dope.
when
But
your cousins come here, they kind of do the same with other stuff.
oh yeah, no, for sure. I was going to say, I was like, man, we should make a business just flipping jeans.
That would be.
Dude, I remember I worked retail, and I remember these ladies always come in where I worked at, and they would just buy a mountain of clothes. Like we're talking,
Oh
I
yeah.
think I remember once they went up to like $800 just in clothing.
Oh
That was
yeah.
already on sale.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What is it? When I worked at the thrift store, same thing. I would
Yeah.
have, yeah, I would have. This one Haitian lady, I can't remember her name. Old Haitian lady. She used to come in, and like say, "Oh," she would call me her sweetheart, and I promise you, one time, I was checking her out for like an hour. That's
Yeah.
how much stuff she bought. She ended up buying like $1,000 worth of stuff in thrift store clothes, mind you. The jeans are like $5 or $7 each. The shirts are like $3 each. So I was there for a hot minute. She would send them
Gee.
back off to Haiti for her family and stuff, or she would
Yeah.
sell them. It was nuts. I think she did a bit of both. I'm not gonna lie,
Uh-huh.
but yeah.
Yeah, but guys, we'll go more in depth one day on our retail job
Well, yo, we're gonna
stories.
have to. We're gonna have to. That'll be
Yeah. Well, I have one spot, but I'm gonna include another one. I want you to click on the second one first, actually.
the second one.
Yes, the last link.
Yes, yes, yes.
Because you brought up La Carreta, and I'm like, how can you not bring up Versailles?
You know, I
This is
haven't. Hmm?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I haven't been to one of these yet.
There. That's why. That's why. Because there's only one. Technically, there are only two.
Well, I haven't been to.
There's only Calle Ocho, and then the inside the airport.
What
But
is
like
it?
once you get inside, when you're waiting for your gate.
Yeah, like so. Uh, I'm not gonna. I guess the reason why we've never gone here, at least growing up, is we always had like those like hidden gem places that we would hit up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I get you. I get you, but I know this place is just like I've never taken anyone, but it's for sure something I'm like, why have I never taken anyone here? Like the decor is great. Like you could just tell just from that. Look at it. Like it looks like a palace,
Mm-hmm.
and that's definitely the vibe it gets. They have like an actual like sit down place that looks sort of like a fancier version of La Carreta. But then
Mm-hmm.
if you just want like pastelitos and like little sandwiches, there's just a little shop there. You could just easily boom go in there. And guess what, host?
What?
Free parking.
Well, it's in
Yep.
Calle Ocho, so of course it's free park.
No, bro. Cayocho don't got a lot of free parking. It don't got
What you
enough.
mean?
Man, the places I try going around there, it's hard.
You probably
Or
go to the
it's
places like
packed.
more east, like near downtown.
Huh?
You probably head to the places like closer to downtown.
Hmm. Yeah. So this is a place. This is another good place. Look at that decor.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, it keeps
And
flipping.
even
Oh,
then, like it still has the same price as La Carreta. And funny enough, it's right across the street from La Carreta. So it's like a rivalry type thing that you see.
mm-hmm. Also, by the way, every time the Heat like win the championship, you can find everyone out there with their pots and pans down Calle
No,
Ocho.
anytime. when when people are protesting, they're at Cafe Versailles.
No, well,
When they're
yeah,
celebrating, Cafe Versailles.
but yeah, what is it?
Yeah. That's it. I have one last spot. That was originally gonna be my last one, but then you robbed La Carreta. I'm like, how am I not gonna shout this place out? Bring up the sandwich.
the way I read it first was saying Gucci.
uh, if you want, I would say the most gourmet Cuban sandwich I've ever had. You go to this place.
How's the pricing on here?
Uh,
Sandwich.
I can't remember. It's definitely a lot more than you find at like La Carreta, but when you taste it, you could definitely feel the quality
All
of
right.
it. You know, like I we have a friend that lives in Atlanta. They got like a Cuban sandwich that costs $13, and
That
if
ain't
I
worth
remember
it.
right here, it's like $8, but it's like pretty big and it's like top tier like material and like
You know, real quick,
stuff in there.
these chicharrones, they look sad. Like there's no meat on it. How's this a chicharron, man? Can you explain that to me?
Hey man, that's just a bad photo. You know, the lighting's not good.
What do you mean? This is the one they put up on their Instagram. There's no meat
I
on it. It's just the skin. Man, you
It
need to
is what
get
it
this
is. You
a
know.
little of the meat with it. Man. Wait a sec, let me tell you. I gotta find a proper chicharron to this
Okay.
305 day. A proper one, right? Oh yeah. Oh man, I'm sorry for our audio listeners. They gotta hear me like Oh, like Kool-Aid Man all into their ear. All right. So this is a proper chicharron right here. You see that?
Yeah, yeah. But
So
no, these are different kinds than those.
no, the other one's just the skin.
No, because these are like pork rinds. Yeah, these are like pork rinds.
But they put chicharron in the name right there.
But it is technically chicharron.
Okay, so this is more like pork grinds kind of thing. But if you're looking for a proper chicharron, it has to have the meat on it.
Yeah,
So
of course.
so what that other picture is just that thin layer of skin at the top. No. You gotta get the skin, the fat, and then the meat. That's how you know you got a proper chicharron.
All right. I
If you
also know
feel
a really good
sick
place
after
for that
eating
too.
it, you know you had a good one.
Yeah, if you go straight to sleep afterwards, that means you did good.
Yes. All right. Sorry
Uh,
for rambling so much this episode. It's just I've been dying for some Cuban food, man. So
well, let's go. Well, I mean, not this week because I'm not going out at all.
good.
Uh, but yeah, I think that's about everything we want to talk about. So, Jose, what are the 3 to 5 places that they can find us?
Did you just try to make a 305 joke?
Yeah, I did.
All right.
Give
Uh,
them our 3 social medias and our 5 links.
all right. So first off, support anti-racism. Shout out to that. So you got our 3 links: our Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, right here on our Linktree / name it TBD. You got our 5 links being Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, our Discord, and also Google Podcast. Those are our 5 links. Boom, we got it.
Boom. And that, I guess one last shout out. We did pick a movie of the month. We're doing the movie Weathering with You. I believe that's on HBO Max, right?
Let me pull up the picture again. Weathering with You. Pull up
Yeah,
that image
correct.
real quick. We're not gonna play the trailer this time because we don't want to get copy stricken.
Yeah, if you want to watch the trailer, look it up yourself or watch us last week.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's our movie of the month. We'll be watching that. You have until the end of March to watch it. So
Yay. All right. Have a good week. Have a good week, everyone.
take care.
Bye.